welcome back to Scarlet Rage Vintage, and today is a very special day. Today I have Danielle, who you guys may know from Instagram. I will put her Instagram up here. Ding! She's with me today because she's going to be shooting for SRV, which I may do a little bit of behind the scenes to interlock into this video. But I thought I'd introduce you to her because she is amazing. And she is like a style icon, and also she's recently gone through a lot of changes. She just got married.
Yes, I did.
She's had a baby. How old now? It's Gene, and how old is he?
He's one this month in like 3 weeks. So.
And I like to just say, this woman has got her body back like no one's business, and also Gene is just the cutest, and you dress your child in vintage as well.
Yeah, I try to. Everyone says to me, well, what if he doesn't like vintage when he's older? I'm like,
well, it doesn't matter.
You can't tell me now.
You ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a video basically where you guys can get to know her, I can get to know her, because I have been obsessed with this woman for years. Now I want to tell you, this is going to sound really funny, and this is probably, she doesn't even know this story. So basically, how I knew of Danielle is from Instagram, like all good things. Like all good things. I was at the riot, and I was there with Vanessa Frankenstein, and me and Vanessa had been swooning over you for years, and then we saw you, and Vanessa went, oh my god, that's that girl from Instagram, Danielle. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. And Vanessa, bless her, does not have, she's not one to go up and go, hello, no. You know, she's not that way inclined. No. And I found that out very quickly, and I was like, well, we should go see her and meet her and introduce ourselves. And Vanessa was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. And I literally just went walking up to Danielle, and I was like, hello, my name is Jade and I'm in love with you. And she literally looked at me and went, but that is literally how I met you.
It was a few years back now.
That was probably my second rave, which was probably about three years ago. You had red hair.
Yeah. And now I've gone back to black because,
like the Amy Winehouse song.
You can't beat it, really.
Well, I think to be honest, when I was backhead, I liked it, but I just didn't feel like myself.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't feel myself about it. And
really?
I found my first grey hairs when I was pregnant, so now I'm just like with the black spray.
No!
Yeah.
Hold on, first of all, let's have a little bit of background. So your name is Danielle. How old are you?
25.
She doesn't look a day over 16, it's really annoying. And then you are a full-time mum.
Yes.
To Mr. Gene. You live in the UK, you live in Reading area, don't you?
Reading, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so what got you into vintage? Because I have a feeling you have a family in vintage.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain.
So my dad was like into hot rods.
Okay.
We used to go to, I think it's NSRA, they call it, the hot rod meetups and things.
Okay.
We used to go camping when we were kids, but it was all kind of rock and roll and more that, you know, we didn't know about the rockabilly scene.
Oh, okay, so it was more cars for your dad, so that's what pushed you in.
Yeah, so we got into the rock and roll music, and then me and my sister kind of discovered, I think it was probably not until we got Instagram. Okay. Maybe a little bit before then. And then we discovered there was like a whole scene of young people.
Sorry, what? You didn't know that there was a whole scene of younger people?
Yeah, we were just like,
no.
Because the things we used to go to, that we had family friends our sort of age who you know, who were into it as well, but it wasn't the same as now what we're into. Okay. But it was all the music, really. It all just come from the music, because we started getting into more kind of rockabilly, country, and then, and then found the rockabilly rave and all that kind of thing. It was, the music was more kind of rock and roll or ska, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. On my wedding night, my evening dress, I don't know if you saw it, it was like a sequin.
You didn't wear this gold sequin with the slit?
Yeah, with the slit.
This is the dress that we're talking about. It's amazing. Gold sequin, high split, cut to perfection.
Yeah. On the wedding night, we just had like a massive party, and we had like ska and everything, and I was there just like
skanking out in that gold dress.
And then there was a big bundle, and I was in the middle of it, and everyone was like, dress survived.
So let's talk about you and your evolution of fashion, because I know you've all, to be honest, ever since I remember, you have stuck to a sort of style and a sort of ethos that you wear and you portray, and that's mainly late 50s and 40s that you like. You love anything that's sort of, like me, sequins, hello, and then also Hawaiian. You've got a thing for Hawaiian, and then you do separates and suits.
Yeah, so I don't really wear day dresses.
No!
I've literally got one in my wardrobe now that I wore to a wedding this summer.
Okay.
And then I wore it in town with my husband, and I was just like, oh, I just feel so like girly, and I don't.
But you are, I find you very highly feminine. You know those pin-up sort of illustrations where she's just like walking down with like the nipped in waist and like the hips? That's the kind of vibe that I get from you. Like real sultry kind of vintage.
Well, that's a compliment. Cute, because I used to always be called cute, and that was one thing
I've never found you cute.
So I just love trousers. Because they're just so easy to wear. Just trousers, a blouse and accessories. To be honest, nowadays it's more comfort and ease.
Okay, yeah, because obviously you are a full-time mum. How have you evolved into that? Has that helped you in vintage? How has your style evolved since having Jean? Has it changed? Like, to me personally, I don't think it's changed too much.
So on Instagram, I don't really put the kind of things I wear every day. So every day, I would wear kind of more 50s, like Vivienne Holloway pedal pushers.
Yeah.
With like a blouse, or so not much dissimilar to this.
Yeah.
But a bit more casual. But I'm not gonna lie, towards the end of the pregnancy, I ditched the whole look. I was like,
yeah, because you were wearing vintage 90% of the time.
But it was kind of, I was measuring quite small, so I still had things I could fit into.
Yeah.
It got to the end and I was like, well, I'm not going to buy new things now, just to
it's
wear
a waste.
them. And I was just going to work and coming home, so and then I was on maternity leave, so I just thought, comfort. Just comfort
well,
for me.
hey.
And then when I first had him, there was days where I was like, I'd say to my husband, that's it, I'm not doing vintage anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and then he would be like, yeah, you're just, he was obviously like, no, you have to do it, but he knew I was just saying it.
Yeah.
Obviously when you're a mum, like, you have days where you're so tired and you haven't got dressed for like a week, and then you're
that's
like,
me naturally. I don't know how you're doing it with a child. That's me naturally.
There are things that I would have worn like every day that I wouldn't wear now. So I used to wear a lot of Western, which I still love, and I still love the music.
Yeah.
That's a big passion of mine, but like, I just thought, like, dressed all head to toe Western, walking down the road pushing like a big old pram, just kind of just felt a bit, I just felt a bit, didn't feel like it matched right. So that's when I started wearing more casual 50s, like with the pedal pushers and things, because I just thought it's quite classic, timeless. And there are days when you don't want to be stared at. There are days when I'm like so tired and everything, and that's the problem with having a big old pram, because you can't just sneak to the shop and not get noticed.
What pram do you have?
It's a marmot, so it's like a silver cross.
Exactly. I mean, that's a big old thing to lug around.
Yeah.
Your style hasn't changed too much. You're just wearing more sort of 50s separate.
Casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sort of timeless classic styles. I would wear more like the Western stuff when I go out, or to like a weekend. That's sort of.
Now, is your partner into vintage?
He likes the kind of rockabilly look.
Okay, yeah.
But that was before he met me. He didn't even know it existed. He's just really laid back.
That's good.
Yeah, but his kids, so my stepkids, said he had dad style before.
Oh.
So they're really
But how did you meet?
In the pub where I used to work.
Let me talk you through accessories. So what are your staple accessories? Because obviously is this Cincinnati Fireball?
Yes, so I wear this quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because I wanted different colours, and then I was like, green just goes with everything.
It does.
It's just easy to wear. And it's quite difficult obviously with a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
He spots that and he's like, especially earrings, the amount of times he's ripped my earrings out. But I figure if I wear it all the time, he'll get used to it, and he kind of actually has. He doesn't go for the earrings as much anymore.
So is your lifestyle vintage all aspects?
Not really.
Is your home decor
kind of mid-century style? I like at home, but I don't like do things because it's old-fashioned. But like for instance, we don't really watch TV. We don't actually even have a computer.
What?
I don't have a dishwasher, which since I've been a full-time mum, I realise is like, I need one. Washing up like 8 times a day.
Stop. Stop. You don't have a computer?
No.
Why?
I don't know, we just never needed one. We've got a tablet, but that's been in the drawer. I haven't used it since we planned the wedding in June. Like, we got married 1st of July. It's been in the drawer ever since, never used it since. Yeah, that's the thing, I'm just so like a mum really.
Okay, I think we're gonna finish here. Thank you, Danielle, for literally coming. But thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I will put all of Danielle's information below. Thank you, bye!